What I
He is
can.
a streamer here.
It's what 𝓬𝓫 commands. Let's be honest.
No, he's trying to deflect it now. I don't know.
𝓬𝓫 just wants
it's
knowledge.
totally what 𝓬𝓫 wants.
Leave 𝓬𝓫 alone. He has a harmless cult.
Yeah, it's fine. He's called Smite. They haven't done anything wrong, dang. Like, what do you complain here? Come on.
Just
because they're not worshipping you, Dane, doesn't mean they're evil.
It's specifically we gotta succeed in creating 𝓬𝓫's cult.
Goodness.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Just because they don't worship you doesn't mean they're evil. I don't know, man.
They're totally evil.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Anyways, we are out.
Oh dear. Oh no.
What happened?
What happened, 𝓲𝓪𝓷𝓮'𝓼?
From the mouth of Perry.
Oh no.
Wi-Fi people. I don't know how long I'll be. I've been lied to.
I've been lied to. Oh no.
Lord.
One moment. Don't respond to him yet. There we go. Oh wait. Let's make that a little bit more cursed.
Cursed, oh no. True, it is the curse of the Wi-Fi people, so it does need to be cursed.
There we go.
Images.
Oh my god. Oh, I just read that. Oh my
god. Yes. Good old corrupted speech. Punish the seekers of the untruth.
Punish the speakers of untruth.
Yeah.
But yeah, while we're sitting here, are we going to continue on with 3 players without the 𝓬𝓫 at the moment, or do we want to talk about barbarian build for land while we wait?
You know,
Miguel, you find it though?
I'm going to be honest. I want to start hitting shit. we are legit about to be in a combat encounter. Lazarus has 2 spell slots left. Lazarus walks like a damn slow tank.
You see, Lazarus decided to not be rear guard because he heard magic items. So now Fletcher is rear guard because of that, Dane.
Yeah.
Mr. Oh, guards are here, guys. Don't worry. Oh, there's loot. Never mind. I guess I'm front line.
Hey, I'm one of the people who can help identify magic items. And when 𝓬𝓫 couldn't do shit, I had to pull my elite.
You're also at 10-foot movement speed, so it's gonna be a couple rounds before you can even participate in a fight team.
I'm not 10-foot movement speed. I'm at least 15 movement speed. Get it right.
No, you broke your toe. You broke your toe. Remember?
Oh, right. I broke
my toe. You're at 10-foot movement speed, Dane.
No, it wasn't my toe. It was my ankle. Get it right.
It was your ankle. Okay, you broke your ankle, so you're literally 10-foot movement speed, Dane.
Your ankle is fucked before you take a sleep.
Yeah.
The fight's gonna be over by the time he gets there. I leave it to Miguel, but Miguel also is mute, so
Well, to be fair,
I'm here though.
He can still hear, yeah.
Trying to fix something and giving me an issue, and
everything at once, right?
Yeah, everything at once. We spent an hour before a game talking about what game we're gonna play. The moment we get into it, people come knocking on Perry's doors, and shit is falling to the wayside.
Here's the thing. You say we spent an hour talking about what game we're going to play. We were still an hour earlier than our average, so I'm saying we're good.
To be fair, yeah, he's right. He is right with that.
True.
It's hilarious.
But I still like being a little bit more, punctual.
Oh yeah, but I always like being more punctual as well.
Yeah, punctual.
Well, to be fair, I can't really say that I was punctual. Kage had to call and wake me up.
Yeah, I had a feeling you were asleep for a bit because I didn't see you pop on for a while.
I was delayed because of grocery shopping. It's fine. That's what I'm saying. Like, I know that we can't all be. Oh, there we go. He's back.
Hey, we got the joke.
as I was finishing up on though, we can't all be punctual. Sometimes, sometimes it's what's the word? We can't. Not everything is not everything is gonna fit. You're allowed to be a little bit unpunctual. It's fine. Like even if we're 2 hours late, we can still play some of certain game types. At the end of the day, I'll always have an owl bear to maul you with.
Perfect. That's all I ever wanted.
We don't spend 2 hours trying to fight one goblin on 10-foot movement speed.
Oh. Actually, you and Agnar both got lower speed. I forgot, yeah.
Yeah, both me and Agnar are currently wounded.
But he's still faster than you, that's
We can't even charge.
Nope. And to be fair, we're in a tight, narrow hallway right now. I don't know about charging.
Also, Dane, guess what month it is?
What? Aw. Thank you, 𝓲𝓪𝓷𝓮'𝓼. Of course, it took a bit for that to show up. Thank you, 𝓲𝓪𝓷𝓮'𝓼.
Let me just get the pop-up.
Yeah, no worries.
All the worries.
Oh yeah, true. Dane's on fire.
So yeah, let me just open up this thing again and make sure it's in the right place. There we are. So, I was gonna say that she's gonna be there, and I don't have. There's not a reason for a There's not a reason for like watching the rear guard. I'm gonna say that that Azra at the moment is a little bit dazed.
Oh, God, don't fucking tell me.
She's still hungover and undersleeping. So
yeah.
There we go.
Oh my God, I actually.
What happened, Dan?
Apparently, today is also the day that my video drivers need to be fucking updated.
Oh my God.
If it ain't broke, don't touch it.
Here's the thing, though. It still is. I only know this because barely doing anything, and my frame rates are dropping.
I'm feeling like 8-bit today. Let's do this one for battle music.
Please.
Yeah. Let's see.
I'm gonna need to also restart OBS.
Oh boy. Ooh, I like this music.
There's another one that was similar to it.
Mm-hmm.
So this one is called 8-bit Dungeon, and this one is called 8-bit Dungeon Boss.
Oh, okay.
Essentially,
ooh,
the
pick up that nice.
Have to reinstall. Have to update the drivers.
Oh God.
And restart OBS.
Do you have to though?
Yes. Because the moment it's done, OBS freezes on my end, and I will be able to do a lot of visual gag stuff I want.
On a small bright side to it, at least we're not doing the heavy RP session having technical difficulties. On the bright side.
You know, that is a bright side.
Can you imagine? Hey, we're finally into RP, we had time and everything. Tech issues. Immediately.
Tech issues, Wi-Fi people showing up. Everything going wrong. Welcome to the Scuff Stream, everyone.
Again, I pose a question. Shall we look at barbarian stuff?
Honestly,
also, as much as I love Blood Rages, a part of me feels like not enough love is given to like just standard barbarian.
You are correct in that, I would say. Standard Barbarian is better for the, trying to think. Like, if you just want to be a very durable, tough person, Standard Barbarian is very, very good for that. It's underrated and everything.
It's not just that. Like you say, durable, tough person. It honestly has some very amazing rage powers. I mean, body bludgeon. Enough said.
Plus 1 rage power. No, but the thing is, too, Blood Rage, though, you can take, you have the Primus, right? You trade 1 for that for 2.
Yeah, but the thing is with Blood Rager is that it is you have to offer up like a pick.
Bloodline power.
Yeah.
Yeah. You do 1 Bloodline power for 2 Barbarian powers.
Laughing at the amount of damage I can survive.
That is Miguel's preferred playstyle.
Yes.
Yeah, and on top of that, like,
I would say
with
Invulnerable
rage
Rage at
powers-
that point, Barbarian. Right?
Yeah, I mean there is the Defender one.
There is the Defender one. I say Invulnerable because the DR you get can be like DR 20 by level 20, essentially. Or something like that.
What should you call it again?
Invulnerable Rage, I believe, is what it's called.
Invulnerable Rager.
Yes, I believe that's the one I'm thinking of.
At second level, you gain DR equals to half your Barbarian level.
And then you go into the Stalwart feat lines and everything too. Or you can change
So,
combat into extra DR.
Invulnerable Rager. So Invulnerable Rager is essentially can you just replace Uncanny Dodge for gaining potentially 10 DR at 20th level.
Mm-hmm. And then you,
Okay.
from what I read, you combine that with the Stalwart and Improved Stalwart. So you can get essentially an additional 10 DR just from combat expertise as you scale up over time. Because you trade your AC bonus from that to instead being 1 DR with the Stalwart feat line. Which requires, I believe, endurance and die hard as well. But yeah.
Here's the thing that's that might be an idea to think of as well.
Yeah.
Armored Hulk.
Oh, true, the heavy armor version, right?
Heavy armor, and on top of that, like at second level,
Mm-hmm.
you increase the movement speed by 5.
Oh, really? Okay, that's actually
And
nice.
then at 5th level, it's by 10. So essentially means that if you wearing heavy armor, you can move 30 feet.
Actually, but do they get fast movement, or is that replaced by that movement
No,
stuff?
no.
Okay.
Indomitable Stance replaces fast movement.
Gotcha. That's still nice, though. Getting to that full movement and heavy armor, that's actually really nice.
Yeah, like being able to move 30 feet in heavy armor as a
Yeah,
barbarian.
that is very nice,
then-
I agree.
And then imagine with the whole ability of like putting your chin out, like getting someone to hit you.
Oh, the come and get me bloodline line. I saw that where you like make them attack you, but you have to attack in return. It's a really nice one.
Yeah,
Does that
yours
work
was sold
with
first.
Okay, we're back.
Yay!
Phantom.
Yeah.
No, this is you go barbarian. It's specifically that kind of stuff would be specifically your Ulan essentially.
Yeah, but the Phantom gets a bonus if I get hit or if I get attacked.
If you do the whole class change thing, the Phantom is essentially going to be an NPC. That's essentially how that's going to go.
Or do you
Okay.
want to multi or you're both, Miguel? What do you want to do for that?
I'll say I'll figure it out later because they just got back.
You
Alright,
know what
gotcha.
you know what I think that you should do, Ulan?
What should I do?
Go barbarian, 7th level, pick up leadership.
Yeah, your brother's a follower.
Your brother is not just a follower; he's a cohort.
He's
Get
a
it right,
cohort.
You know, I'd allow that. I would allow that.
Oh, and I get to keep it.
You get to keep your phantom brother, who would be stuck being 2 levels below you, unfortunately.
That's still pretty good though. That's still pretty
However-
good.
However, your Phantom would become more developed, and he gets class levels.
And also, you can recruit an army.
Yeah, you can
recruit an army.
Over time, you can build up and recruit essentially with the leadership.
To be fair,
it's like Necromancer, but without
𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓮'𝓼 would be doing the same thing shortly, soon enough.
Yeah, that's fine.
There we go. We build two armies.
I feel tempted to say that. I'm tempted to restrict leadership to like one character per party.
Yeah, that's true. It's a lot of NPCs.
Okay, no, then if the Emperor wants to do it, then
it's not just that it's not just a lot of NPCs. It's also the whole thing of like, oh, like you want to amass an army following you, and then you have like two groups following.
Yeah,
I could see a reason for like having like two people like with leadership maybe, and having like Jets versus Sharks versus Jets sort of thing going on. But oh well. Let's get down to the business to defeat this guy, Corvus.
The Huns.
No, it's not the Huns. It's the Gobos. It's the Corvus.
It's Frog's brothers. You know, that's who we're defeating.
We're getting down to business to defeat the Huns. They're called the Gobos.
All right.
Note to self: make a cavalier unit of goblins called the Huns. But yeah, roll for initiative.
All right.
Roger that.
We have stalled long enough.
Yes, we have.
One. Oops, if that initiative was not clear from before.
Oh, I didn't click my token, didn't I? No, of course I didn't.
It's alright, man. It's in the 𝓓𝓪, actually. You can just edit it. Go to the 𝓓𝓪, Miguel. You can just edit the 0 to 14.
Oh, wait, I haven't cleaned this up.
No, you have not.
Round one. Fight. Let's see. That's right. That's right. The 𝓬𝓫s of Maximus is also right.
Right.
And Lassie is also right.
Woo!
Oh boy. Well, that's a good start on my end. Yay.
Oh boy.
Let us do this.
Oh jeez. Oh no.
Gary rolled high today. He's been longing to do.
Yeah, he wants blood.
I mean, let's not forget what happened last time.
Yeah, he saved
of course,
Lazarus last time.
Of course, Will Luck wants lamb chops for the day.
It's fine, Dan. You're just a sacrificial lamb. It's okay.
Sacrificial lamb. I'll put your head on a spike.
And your specs are broken, Dan.
True.
Yeah.
And I'm a longsword.
Let us have some fun. This little blighter is going to go charging straight up ahead.
Oh fuck.
He's not going to charge.
Okay.
But he's gonna like just move regular speed up and just sort of bouncing from left to right and just shouting things like "Out of the kingdom! Out of the kingdom! Intruders! Intrude!" As everyone except Chodas roll me a fortitude save. Sorry.
Oh, so he's vomiting on us.
He's something to us.
He is hocking up and spewing a foul-smelling line of acidic blood from his mouth.
No.
So it's fortitude save or reflex save?
Fortitude.
Both.
No, it's reflex. It's reflex.
Well, it's both, but it's technically reflex. But then if you take damage from it, you also have to roll a fortitude save.
Okay.
And it's
14.
reflex half. So yeah. So 10 for Fletcher, 14 for Lazarus. Hey! So yeah, so
Oh no.
let me just first roll.
Yeah.
Roll for 𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓮'𝓼.
No.
So that's going to be 6 points of damage to everyone, with the exception of Lazarus, who's going to take 3.
Okay.
Now, on top of this, well, not 6 damage to not 6 damage to shoulders though. He is safe from this.
He's safe all the way in the back.
Yeah.
It didn't even get into the gravitation zones. It didn't even start like to float around in that little area.
And you
He's
said
in the
Fortitude
safe
Stationary
save.
area is safe. It's Fortitude save as well, yes.
24 Lazarus.
Lazarus is fine.
I assume this to avoid being afflicted with a sickened condition or nauseated.
Everyone else roll. Well,
21.
everyone else with the
Agnar.
exception of Shotus.
Wait.
Agnar
Now it's Fortitude.
and
I
Fletcher
already-
as well.
You
I
rolled
mean,
will save
already-
before.
I rolled will save, not Fortitude.
Oh, will save.
I mean, I'll take the roll if you want to just give me
I
a
missed.
Fortitude modifier.
I clicked the will by accident. Yeah, you're right.
Ah, you saved. Okay.
It went down slowly but steadily before it rolls again.
So at the moment, you'll be fine.
Whew.
And yeah, Horace, you're getting a close-up look at this monstrosity.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this little Creighton, a part of it, like, yeah, it's recognizable as a goblin, but goodness me, like this thing is just absolutely horrendous. I mean, I refer you to the Symbol Baron's
World setting?
not world setting.
No, I
Where
suppose
was it? Where was it? Was it Token Collection? No, it wasn't. Journal? No. Player notes? No. I posted
Token
it somewhere.
collection. Token
Posted.
collection.
Is it token?
No, I'm joking. No.
Oh yeah, I see. It has purple horns and everything. Oh wait.
Beautiful.
Maybe it's in the other one? Let me see.
I'll just
No.
repost it.
I believe it was in player notes.
Is it in player notes? Let me see.
Nope.
No, it's on
No. Not player notes.
Dag,
Okay, I know where it went.
damn it.
That's
damn.
weird.
I'm just gonna repost it to
Yeah.
I'm just gonna repost it to world setting.
Yeah, I think maybe we put an OSC last time. That's probably what happened.
I
There we
trusted
go.
Dane. And look what happened.
Oh, it's so
He's, like,
cute.
Bro.
he's wielding like he has two left hands and one right hand.
Well, I would be proud.
And all of the stuff that he's wearing is appropriate to his size.
Cool.
Okay.
He has a sword that is just sort of glowing and I mean, at first, like it looked like it was being lit by flame, and you're seeing like it feels like something is ripping off of it. And then he also has like a hand axe, what appears to be roll me perception actually.
Okay, sure.
Before I say anything else.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, perception. There we go.
Oh, I see he's carrying around his name tag.
I rolled a freaking 4. Okay, 14.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm just gonna say you see there's the fire is glistening on the blade, and he's wielding a particularly nice dagger and an average hand axe.
Okay.
But yeah, it's your turn.
Okay.
You are absolutely dripping in this vile blood, but you manage to keep your stomach's inside.
Okay.
Get out! Die! Get out!
Free 5 back. Draw my glaive. And I will go for... No, let's go for regular attack this round, not power attack. Come on, dice, don't fail me, Fiscal. Okay, it's 13 on the dice, plus 5 is 18.
18 would be a hit.
Okay. Let me see, where's my d10? There we go. D10. 8 damage total.
We'll see about that.
Okay.
Let's see. What is his bonus to this roll?
Oh, he has
That's
the goblin thing, doesn't he?
So he instead of taking damage, he just sort of tucks into it and just sort of bounces backwards from your swing. He sort of blocks it. He sort of blocks it kind of with one of his sides and just sort of bounces amongst the walls and then ends up dazed. Well, not dazed, staggered over here.
He has like the racial goblin feet. Oh my god.
He doesn't appear to have any cuts on him.
Damn, okay. That's all I can do. I did my move action and my attack action, so and I turn like that.
Oh wait, never mind. It says rounded up, so it's not 5, it's 10 feet.
Oh, okay.
This is one of the weird times where it says round up to the nearest 5.
Yeah, it's almost always round down, yeah.
It's literally every other time, like it's every time with the exception of two exceptions now, it's round down to the nearest
yeah, I agree. That's interesting.
But the exception for it is now this feat called roll with it, which just says round up to the nearest 5.
Well, you need that feat.
With average party level, it says just round up or down to the nearest like whole number. APL, it's round to the nearest. It's not round down, but it's just round to the nearest.
Round to nearest. That's round to nearest is a very unique one, I would say.
Yeah. Lazarus, you are wiping some stinky shit off yourself.
I will bypass Horus as I move 10 feet, drawing my longsword, and I will take total defense as an action. So I'll raise my shield up and brace myself in case the goblin attempts another vomit attack like that again.
Agnar, you have been puked upon. Are you going to take this on as standing up? Or are you going to lay prone instead?
Wait, lay prone? I was going to say Agnar's going to just look at himself like...
Remember, you have reduced movement speed and can't charge.
I can get my Earthbreaker and move as close as I can.
Actually, you have 40 normally, right? So, I think you probably can make it there.
I don't think he has 40 feet.
Barbarians did increase movement day.
The broken ankle halves his movement, so right now he has
20. So he's just short.
I'm just
so you can move to right in front of Lazarus, essentially.
What level is Agnar?
2.
He's second.
Oh, okay.
Right now, we're all too much to level 3. But fast movement's a level 1 thing for Barbarian Dane.
Ah, okay.
Level 2. It's fast movement's level 2 thing.
Wait, no, I'm on Barbarian page. It's level 1.
Yeah, Barbarian has fast movement at 1.
Yeah.
I was still thinking in my head of the whole armored Hulk with the swiftness at level.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Alright, then in that case, since I can't get up in front of him, I am going to move as close as possible and throw a javelin at him point blank range.
I was about to say.
Go on. You can get up to here. Let me go. Yep. We're doing a conga line, boys.
Roll to hit.
Now,
Nice.
That is not going to be a hit.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
that's what I was waiting.
So imagine like he is like. Imagine like we said before. Imagine a round essentially happening all the way up simultaneously. So as Lazarus is passing by Fletcher is sort of swiping at this goblin and then sending him back. Lazarus is shooting an evil eye out to Fletcher, like, what the hell did you do? I was about. But yeah. So, like, as you're tossing this, I just imagine as you're tossing this javelin, like, you're trying to go for an air shot, but he just hits the ground and sort of stumbles to his feet, and he just barely misses him. Well, it hits his back in like a weird angle, and he just sort of shrugs off some of his toughened hide. But yeah, the shoulders his turn. You are currently in the levitation room, but you're at the wall. That's fine.
I'll try. Wait, what's my movement? I think it should be like 30 feet.
Yes. And if memory serves, for ruling we have one spell cast of Shocking Blast left.
Does flare have a distance that's effective?
I'm gonna say flare is a medium cast. Let me check that. Flare is a line of close, which means it is 25 feet plus 5 every 2 levels. So right now it has a range of 30.
Fantastic.
So you can stand back there and cast them if you want to.
I do. Get blinded, bitch.
So let me roll him if you want to say. Of which he just sort of just with 3 of his with one hand, like just with his long sword hand and his 2 other like left hands, all of them covering his face as he lets out an bright light. No light. So yeah,
Oh God Almighty! Everything's just wanting not to work. It's just wanting to not work today. Need to stop Steam. Need to close this. Need to kill that. Why is it chose today to have a conniption? I'll never understand. Alright, I also need to be a sheep. There I am. There we go.
blink twice if blink twice for yes and scream once for no.
Blink.
Don't worry, I'm alive. I'm alive.
Okay.
You could have fooled us.
Right, I could have.
Fuck this cough.
Yeah, cough stuck.
I've been having it for over a week.
Over a week? Oh, I've been going around over one of those. Been going around over here too, where it's like very lingering cough.
But yeah, all your Fuji stuff is fucked right at the moment.
Yeah, I noticed. It's in the process of reloading right now.
But yeah, I don't know if you heard this or not, but essentially what I said was just essentially I will take like one movement I see on the board is the movement that I'm holding you to. That's the only time. Well, that's the second time I'm saying it only once.
What movement?
However you move your character, he's holding it to essentially.
All right.
What I see is what you do essentially.
Because this room is very particular.
That's my turn.
Okay. Agna.
Where did
I
the
do
spear
believe.
land?
I do believe you can. Yeah, go on.
Okay, so I have my full movement back, right? Or no?
No,
No,
you are
we do
crippled.
not have
You're-
we do not have our full movement. We have to take a rest in order to get back our movement speed.
Yeah, and I
And
kind of bullied you to go into the catacombs at least once today.
He bullied us and legit kind of hampered my character entirely.
Well, that's
They want to
because,
keep
that's what
door, so
that's because you kept on kicking. But oh well.
And I was asking where my spear the javelin landed. We're on here or something?
I'm gonna say the javelin just sort of skidded off the floor and is currently resting unbroken at the far end.
Okay.
You do have several javelins, though. I want to say.
Yeah, I do. I have 5 and 1 broke. So as long as I keep collecting them, I have 4. So I have 3 right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move up 20 feet and throw another javelin.
Yeah, let me just double check to see if the old one broke or not. I'm not gonna. I'm saying it's not going to be a big chance. Oh god. Actually, yeah, I'm going to take that one javelin from you. But I just rolled an actual 1 on the 100.
oh my god.
Landed on the
So-
floor? Oh,
No. It just sort of slides into this hole in the center,
oh.
and there is an end. Actually, I'm going to roll this 100 again. Oh no! That's
It's just
a
get worse
96.
each time.
So your javelin that you tossed last turn just sort of slides into this central hole, and then suddenly there is a slightly less bit of zombie noise just sort of permeating the room.
Wait, kill one.
I'll be on the way down.
Wait, you killed the one I was working on.
The Agner is looking down there like, oh my god, I'm so proud of you, but I'll never get you back.
So yeah, you have no. But yeah, if you want to toss on a javelin, go for it.
Oh my god, that one's not gonna hit.
Yeah, that's not gonna hit. But hey, good news, it didn't break.
And
It's sort of
it didn't
it's
fall
sort
in a
of sticking
hole.
out of the. It's kind of sticking out of one of these planks, but yeah, it didn't break.
Okay.
It is securely secured. Shoulders, your tiger's getting away from you. He's no longer dazzled.
I-
Oh wait, it's dazzled for a minute. Never mind. So he's still dazzled. Let me add something to
Hey,
it.
dazzling.
I forgot that was
Blind
on
little bitch.
There we go. Bleeding eyes. There we go.
Since flare is a cantrip, I could just spam that technically.
Well, he's still affected by flare.
Like, so it wouldn't re-affect him? Like it
No.
wouldn't oh.
It
You can
doesn't
stand, but it's
no.
not gonna do much. Yeah.
At best, I would say that you could like re-up the dazzling duration, but it doesn't. You can't upgrade it to a blinding or something like that.
Okay. No, thank you. My mom just texted me some status. Okay, that's very unfortunate. But I have a theory I would like to posit to the group, the more experienced amongst us. If I put light and I cast it on the goblin, will it follow the goblin around?
One, the goblin
Yeah,
you would need to find a target that's on the goblin to really hit with light.
Oh.
And 2, if it's specifically the goblin itself, the goblin gets to save.
Yeah.
So I can make him be casted with
What's the
light?
range of that though, Perry?
I mean,
Is that touch?
20
you say that-
something? Let me see.
You say that, but
yeah,
light
you're
doesn't
right.
have a
Sense
saving.
touch.
Light doesn't have a saving throw, but it's object touched.
It's not touch.
But
So you can
so
try
yeah.
to touch his weapon.
but if but I can't touch him. I have to touch his. It has to be an inanimate object. Like it can't be a
Yes. Yep.
sentient creature. Oh, that is
And
too
technically you
bad.
touch the clothes he's wearing, but that means you're doing an unarmed attack essentially. You touch him and he gets to attack you in return.
My plan was to turn him into a flashlight, but I guess I can't physically turn him into a flashlight. It would be his cloning.
I mean, if you want to light up the room, you can always touch yourself.
Yeah, no, but I wanted him to be like a beacon because he's trying to run away, right? It'd be harder for him to run away if he's glowing. But, yeah, I can't really do anything. What's up?
He seemed a little. I'll tell you this, like right now, like he may have been moving back into his room, But he is facing you, and he does not look like he is about to run away.
Okay.
He is yelling at us that we need to die or leave, so.
He is cussing up a storm something fierce.
Yeah, he is.
So Grease wouldn't be particularly useful then, because he's not running away actively from us.
Question: do you have Ray of Frost?
I do not, bro. I don't have any fucking ranged spells, dude. I think I
You
might
don't
have
even
to
have
get
Acid
that.
Splash? Or your
No,
cantrips?
no, I do not. I have Shocking Grasp, Burning Hands,
didn't
Chill
want them, so.
Touch.
Cantrips
I
is
want to-
what it's talking about.
Oh,
And
cantrips?
actually, yes, you have every cantrip on the list. You just need to prepare them.
Oh. Oh, well.
You
Well,
have-
looks like.
You have Acid Splash, you have Ray of Frost, you just need to prepare it, essentially.
And those are cantrips.
Those are cantrips. It is 1d3. Both of them
But,
are 1d3 damage, but it's unlimited casting.
yeah, I can do
Yes.
1d3 and then 1d3 again. Sorry.
Also, here's another fun one. Another race spell. Disrupt Undead is it's one of the most damaging cantrips in Pathfinder. It's 1d6 versus Undead only.
Huh.
But still, though, like 1d6 ranged for free, unlimited times. But yeah.
Interesting. Well then.
I mean, if you want to have like Acid Splash or Ray of Frost, I mean, it's been a while since we last played. Like, if you want to stay at a range, like we could essentially we could do a bargain.
Nah,
Yeah,
I think... What's up?
Don't accept the bargain. He's just trying to goad you.
I mean, I appreciate...
No, I'm just going through to see, because right now you have Flare, you have Light. Have you not used Light yet this round? This dwelling essentially, or have you?
Okay. Wait. Say again. Have I what, Whalduck?
Have you used Light so far in this?
I have not at all. Not a single time.
Then in that case, like, if you would want, like, if you didn't know about Acid Splash or Ray of Frost, if you wanted to have one of those, I could allow you to essentially have that prepared instead of Light for right now.
I think I did know about them, Whalduck, but I chose not to, like Arslan said, for, I think, damage reasons, but let me look at them again. Let me look at Acid Splash.
It is a dexterity roll to hit. It's a ranged dexterity roll to hit, and then it's a 1d3. Also, wow! Acid Splash has no spell resistance.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I think I like Acid Splash over Ray of Frost. But what does Ray of Frost do?
Acid's one of the least resisted damages as well.
It's one of the least resisted.
Least resisted damages.
Oh.
I'm just a flabbergasted, because imagine like a high CR or a high AC with spell resistance. You just have an army of Acid Splashes just sort of standing there, just sort of shoot.
Rain acid down on them.
Like, the easiest damage to roll, and he just sort of says, "Lol, nope, like you can't
do shit.
You don't have acid resistance. Like you can't spell resist that. It's just literally just acid. That's weird. Oh well.
Okay. Well,
I guess it's D3, isn't it? So it's probably low damage for that reason.
Yeah, but then again, the Ray of Frost is D3 as well, but that is also
True.
both a ray attack and also spell resistance.
True.
Anyways. Actually, I think it's the whole thing actually conjure acid, and it lasts for a round. But yeah.
I humbly accept and praise your holy name, Willock, for your generosity.
It's been a while since we last played this.
Still, bro. I'm filling it out on roll 20, but I guess I can just roll a 1d3 because I'm definitely going to attack that fucking goblin.
Well, you're gonna have to roll me a ranged touch first.
Sure. What do I have to... Okay, on my combat list. A ranged touch attack.
Yeah, just keep in mind, though. Just keep in mind you can only have 4 cantrips prepared at a time, so just make sure you...
Yeah, I'm substituting light. Yeah, I'm getting rid of light for Acid Splash.
So a 12 is going to hit, so roll that d3.
Yay.
Hey!
Got splashed. Just got splashed on like a hole.
So with a loud he just sort of starts clawing, just sort of rubbing the back of his hand on the spot where the acid hit him.
Yeah, fuck you. Chose flips him off.
He flips you back threefold.
Good. I'm happy. I hope he enjoys the use of his limbs while he still can. Bitch.
He looks a tad angry.
Good.
Uh-oh.
So what he's going to do
Get
is that
angry.
he's going to take a 5-foot step over here,
Do it.
and he's going to try to slash at 𝓓𝓏𝓼 3 times. Once with the sword, and once with the dagger, and once with the axe.
Let him miss, bro. Let him fucking try. Let him try, bro. Let him try. He's no match for our boy.
17. Does the 17 hit?
Yeah, I think a 17 hits. Big my AC.
Okay, so
Now, you'd be surprised with Pathfinder. You can have high AC.
No, I'm looking at my AC. It's 15.
Okay.
he doesn't have a lot of army yet, I want to say.
Nope.
But yeah, so that means that you're going to get hit with once with the sword, and
Yeah.
once with the. Oh wait, I just realized something.
What?
He's not small. This is a
What, he's
medium-sized
medium?
goblin.
What?
Oh.
So these are also medium-sized weapons. Oh yeah.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
I just noticed that because that was kind of funky. Because hey, wait, why is this small-sized dagger a D4? But yeah, no, it's not a D4 because it's not a D4 because it's an oversized weapon. No, it's a D4 because he is medium-sized. But yeah, let me just roll a D8 and a D6 for the hand axe and the longsword. Oh, you lucky bastard. That was well rolled. So that's going to be a slightly singeing 4 points of damage from this longsword,
From the
and
wrong
a
sword, okay.
bonk on the shin of 2 damage from the hand axe. So a total of 5 damage this round. Fletcher, it is your turn.
Jeez. Oh, this room's movement's gonna be funky. However, because of that element, Agnar is actually not blocking me enough to matter. Just gonna put it up there again for it, so it's there. So, I'm gonna try rapid shot against this goblin.
So he is going to. Do you have precise shot?
I believe so. Let me double check. I
Okay,
don't. No, I don't. I do not. It'll be a penalty. Yeah.
So because
However,
of
that's the
because
best thing about Deadeye Bowman is the fact that you pretty much negate the penalty.
No. That's not precise
No,
shot.
no.
That's this is cover.
this is for the cover for Agmar standing in the way. You're still going to get a minus. He's still going to get a plus 4 to his AC because of standing in combat.
Yeah.
Alright. But yeah, like it's gonna be essentially
-6. What I'm doing.
his effective AC. Like if you roll normally, his effective AC is going to be a +6. For
Yeah.
both shots.
All right. Let's see.
I'd be willing to workshop an idea of having a homebrew rule where you can reduce that, like not having precise shot to a -2, but with a chance of hitting your friend instead.
I think that's actually one betrayal feelings, but that's all good. Don't worry, because I'm a switch hitter, so this is kind of a penalty to me being ranged. But we have so many melee, I'm not gonna take a space
Oh,
there
it's
in this
fine.
terrain. So, all right, I'm gonna roll
Yeah.
2 dice and see what happens.
Go for it.
Yeah, they both miss. I rolled too low.
Oh well.
Yeah. Oh well, I tried.
Lazarus, who's within hitting reach.
I put step here, and I'm going to swing my longsword.
Okay, go for it. I mean, you can still shield bash if you want to do that. You're
20.
just not going to get spikes. 20 is a hit.
1 points of damage, and that's pretty much my turn.
He does not go flying this time. He stands his ground and eats it.
Oh.
Agnar.
I'm just gonna take a swing at him with the Earthbreaker. So like movement action to bring it out and then to attack him.
A man of culture, I see. Go for it.
Man of culture, I am going to swing down on him like it's whack-a-mole. Nope.
That would be one epic whack-a-mole hit. That's for
Right.
sure. But yeah, sadly, no. 12 is going to be a miss for regular AC.
Agnar's just gonna scream, "Stay still, you little shit!"
And he's going to scream back, "Now you stay still and face the wrath of my empress!" But yeah, Chodos. Is Chodos gonna show up the room, or is he gonna just slay?
Oh, okay.
Oh wait. One moment.
What's going on?
He's muted and deafened.
Ah.
So I'm just poking him in Discord.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Let's just put his turn on hold.
Okay.
And once he returns, we imagine that the gobbo stands where it's currently standing.
Yeah.
Because it starts on sputtering the preachings of his empress again, as we once again start hearing that gurgling from below. As Agnar and Horus, please roll your reflex saves again.
God damn it. Okay. Reflex.
Well,
God,
guys,
the reflex saves. I have a +5 and I roll super low every time.
oh, please, Agnar, please. You have +2. Get a 13. I mean, an 11.
Better than me.
Yeah, but Agnar's gonna die.
Lucky
you know
bastards!
what's up, man? I'm below 10.
2 points of acid.
2 points of acid, okay.
And also, roll me fortitude saves.
Alright. 19.
Fletcher is safe. Agnar is safe.
Thank God.
And he is going to take a 5-foot step up here. Fletcher.
Yeah, ow. Jeez. I will just go for a deadly. No, I didn't want, but I'm just going for a regular shot because my accuracy is pretty bad.
Okay.
I'll move just 5 feet over
I'm
to here. Go ahead.
gonna roll for cockiness first. 1 moment.
Okay.
So yeah, here's a quick question: are you using your bow again?
Yes, I'm using my bow again.
So, let's see here. Okay, I'm not finding a gif of it. But imagine, have you played Majora's Mask?
I have not, no.
Okay. 1 moment. Let me just put a. Oh, I found the gif.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
So
shaking his ass at you, telling you to hit.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so right now, like you guys have missed him 4 times with projectiles. He's getting cocky, and he's sort of shaking his butt and just sort of slapping it with the dagger arm as he's standing across from it, literally taunting you.
Okay, you know what? Just for that, I'm doing deadly aim, just because he's doing that. Alright, dice.
Deadly aim, rapid shot.
No, just deadly aim. I'm not that crazy. Okay, that's 14 on the dice. Plus 4 is 18.
18.
Yeah, 18 total.
18 total is a hit.
Perfect. Okay,
Roll
so
damage.
1d8 plus 2. 7 damage.
You pierce his left cheek, and he is yelping out in pain.
Awesome. Horus is just gonna move 5 feet to the right, and that's it.
Lazarus.
Will 5-foot step closer, and he's going to power attack with his longsword.
And the Guag is back.
Hey.
All right.
So
Bathroom
we'll
break.
save your turn for you. Don't worry.
So I would say before we count my hit of 22 with 11 points of damage, we rewind and let's see how Choda starts.
You say 11, but the damage says 9.
I said power attack. I didn't put any of the actual information in. So I did it retroactively. -1 plus 2 to damage.
I didn't hear you pronounce power attack. Can someone vouch for Dane?
I know I said power attack.
I honestly did not hear. I can't say for certain.
I mean,
I
let's
think I could have heard it.
Okay. But yeah, first and foremost, let's do Choda's turn. Let's roll this back a little bit. Perry, if you are still with us, the scene is currently as this. What do you want to do? Perry? Muted. Oh no.
You're taken again.
I feel tempted to call technical difficulties on this one again.
It could be. If you're talking, we cannot hear you.
Let's do it like this. If you can hear us, just move shoulders 1 square to the left. Because again, like, we can't hear you if you are saying anything. Oh, was that him? I thought I heard a snippet of something.
No, that was on my end.
Ah. I'm gonna ping him again.
Okay.
I swear on my crown. I know I said power attack with my longsword.
Like I said, it's fine. I'm just saying it's not gonna matter because of what I just rolled. But anyways.
Of course, goblin feet. So my attack does fuck all. Got it.
That's right, Dan. You say you swear on your crown.
Yeah, red crown because I'm
What
sheep
crown?
right now.
What crown?
I mean, you're a half orc. You have plenty of crowns just in your mouth.
Of course you do that, Strife.
What crown, Dane?
Metamorphosis. Chaos. Oh yeah. Just a small little side tangent. With how the internet has blown up at the release of both. Oh, there you are.
Yes.
You unmuted and undeafened long before you were back. So anyways, you have a turn to do.
Hi,
The
very
scene is
nice.
as follows. What's up?
Do some measuring.
Measuring.
Oh yeah. Get it? Magazine? Magazine?
Oh, that pathing.
So you took one step to the left,
I am.
and then a step to the right.
Take it back.
Put his hands on his hips, and put those knees in tight. And then it begins to thrust and driving everyone insane, and now he's going to do the time warp again.
Wait, can you guys hear that drilling?
No.
No.
Oh, you guys
Not
are
quite, no.
lucky pieces of shit.
Nope.
Okay, so then, what do I roll again, Wilduck? Oh, that's right. I have to do the attack range to see if it hits. Okay.
Yeah, right.
I want
Oh, roll that again, please. This is a question.
Oh my god. Maybe a magic crit. Holy shit.
Wait, what do I roll again? Do I roll the
Same
damage?
thing, same
Roll
thing.
the same thing.
Just roll
again.
your range touch attack again.
Oh,
That's a crit.
great.
That's a crit.
First-
Roll me a
The
card.
first magic crit confirmed. Holy shit.
The first
Hey.
proper one.
The first proper one.
Ooh.
20. That is one off decapitation.
One off.
With a
Yeah,
tap.
we don't have the other one, but
We'll play with my heart, Wilduck.
Fuck!
That's a good noise. I really like that noise.
One moment. Oh fuck. Oh no. One moment. I need to go pull up some stuff right now. So one moment.
okay.
What did we do to Wilduck? What did I do to Wilduck? What did that card roll do to Wilduck? I think it's the better question.
So here's the thing. I'm gonna, just because of what happens, I'm gonna do a little bit differently. Let's see here. Let's do. There we go. Okay, let's roll this.
Roll it up. Roll it up.
I need to roll a D100 just to see what happens.
It's absolute chaos. Oh boy.
Okay, so
Absolute chaos that he's keeping us in the dark about.
yeah, don't worry. I'm gonna show you the goods.
This is
But
incredible.
first,
The noise
but first,
suppression
so-
is something else. Sorry.
so the card that you drew.
Uh-huh.
The card that you drew was one of the most fun ones, called 𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓵.
Oh.
Your rift? What
Normal
the fuck?
damage and target is sent to the random plane.
What?
Well, there goes all that loot.
He just
Now
got
that's-
evaporated.
Now here's the thing that I'm going to be doing because we did roll a good hit, which was going to be a hit. I'm instead of that being a hit, and because I already said he was going to do one of his bouncy things again and roll with the damage. I'm going to allow you, Dane, to make. I'm going to allow you to make that hit into a disarm on one weapon of your choice.
Longsword.
Yeah, I knew what he was going for. He wants the longsword.
Okay, so as he goes to like just sort of bounce off this hit as you are sending him, the acid splash of 𝓲𝓙 just sort of hits this thing right in the air, causing him to sort of flick awkwardly off to the left, causing random sparks to sort of shoot off his ear, and the sparks sort of starts formating into what appears to be a rift behind him that looks to like be a wondrous place with white clouds and golden pillars everywhere as he gets sucked into heaven as his sword is launched from his hand.
Sucked into heaven!
Wow.
Yes.
Wait, sucked
random-
into heaven?
The random plane I rolled, I used a lovely little random plane chart, and I rolled an 88 in this chart, which on this side corresponds to heaven.
I sent him
Oh
to
my God.
heaven?
You
That's
sent
not
him to
bad.
heaven?
So you sent him to the worst possible spot he could ever go to.
For a goblin? Really? That would be
For
hellish?
a chaotic
He's
evil
work-
character.
He's He's worshipping the Rune Lord of Wrath or something. Probably kill these undead people and stuff. He's probably evil.
So I set him to his hell.
He is currently on the diametrically opposing plane of his worship, essentially.
So it's his version of hell, Perry.
It's his version of hell. Yeah, great.
So just to make this a little bit more fun, as the rift closes, you're noticing like the instant that he is sort of launched into this rift or dragged into it. As it's closing, you're noticing a whole bunch of like minor angel creatures sort of besetting this thing and tearing it apart.
Oh wow! Yeah, they were not happy.
Quick
encounter over. So he rolled a 19 on the will save to not get sent away, but because of how this works, it is set up versus the confirming roll.
Oh, 22. Oh
yes. So he failed his roll, which was a very decent roll for someone who rolled. Actually, no, it wouldn't have been a 19. It would have been an 18 because he has a -1 to will save. Yeah, so he was one off of being saved from that heaven just sort of juncture. But yeah, magic crits are awesome and horrifying.
Yep. Out of curiosity, since he's gone, Will Duck, how much HP does this guy have, out of curiosity?
26 and fast healing of +1.
Jeez, that guy was durable for a goblin.
Wow.
He was medium sized.
Yeah, he was medium sized.
He was mutated to hell and back.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he had 3 fucking arms, dude. 3.
Jesus
3.
Christ.
Of all the numbers, 3.
I will say for the record that kills given to Chotis, he just banished him to essentially his hell.
Definitely.
I banished him to the Shadow Realm. Actually, technically the Light Realm, but not for him.
So, Laz is gonna pick up that longsword with detect magic. He's gonna try and see if it has any magical properties.
If the flaming sword has any magical properties, you know.
Roll me a perception as well.
Wait, who?
So,
all of us?
Him.
Just Lazarus at the moment.
Rude. Fucking
He found his blue and he took it. That's what happened.
Bro, yeah.
Thanks.
That's all he cares about. Yeah, that's what happens when you're greedy, Loopy. I'm
Okay,
kidding.
now roll me that spellcraft.
I believe in you, dude.
Yeah,
Jeez.
I'm just gonna tell you right now, like from what you are seeing, you know it's magic. You don't know what the hell it is, but your eyes are telling you, oh, flaming sword. But yeah, you don't manage to identify it.
To the belt it goes for now.
Sean's the resident magic specialist here.
Oh yeah. I can I would walk over. I mean, we're out of combat, right?
We're out of combat.
So
Maybe.
So
Maybe.
So you're just sort of sheathing it in your belt to sort of sheath. Are you just sort of sheathing it in your belt, or?
Wait, before he does that, I can.
Wait, the flaming sword's going into his belt?
I can at least cast detect magic on it to see if it's a magical sword.
Oh, he already knows it's magical.
Oh, he already does.
I mean, you can roll spellcrafting on it as well because he failed.
Spellcraft.
Yeah, he has detect magic too, so he knows magic, just not how.
Oh, okay. So a spellcraft, you said, Well Duck?
Yeah, it's a spellcraft.
I have it. I don't know.
I'm gonna say that because I'm gonna say the basis of spellcraft is 15 and then plus caster level.
Oh, yeah.
So I want to say that is only gonna be able to detect a cast level 0 item. So this is what happens as you put the belt on your as you put the sword on your belt, Lazarus. You take 2 points of fire damage. Because you put this still like sort of flaming sword on your belt, and I'm guessing you're putting it in your scabbard of your longsword. Is that what you're doing, or?
Yes.
Yeah, so you do that, and this stuff that Fletcher noticed, that sort of liquid stuff that was on the outside earlier, it sort of hops off of the sword, and it sort of lands on you, and is burning you through your pants. And yeah, you take 2 points of fire damage as this
I knew it was gonna happen. He didn't turn off the fire of the sword and he tried sheathing it. Oh my god.
The fire that jumped onto Lazarus though was a liquid.
Oh, liquid fire, yeah. Still.
But yeah, you guys are now out of combat.
I will mention Horse is a bit bloody, but yeah.
Yeah, I bullied you guys into I bullied you guys to well, I'll say bullied. I kind of forced you guys into exploring this little bit by calling you cowards and such. But at this point,
I'll be real. Like, I'm heavily of the philosophy of go until you're completely drained of resources most of the time. So it takes very little coaxing to get me to do that. Very little coaxing.
If you guys want to, essentially have a rest in this dungeon or go out and rest, that's all up to you. If you want to go on forwards, that's also up to you. But yeah, essentially, if you guys want to leave this place or start camping this place, I'm not going to stop you now. I'm not going to goad you into going any further, but I'm also not going to not goad you into going any further.
Gotcha.
How are you both feeling? Azrael asks both Chodus and Agnar.
Oh fuck.
Hurt.
I just. Oh fuck! I just forgot something.
You're hurt as well.
I know.
Agnar, roll me a perception check.
Whoa
Actually,
there.
Agnar and Chodus.
Whoa there. Whoa. This is discriminatory.
For your neighbor.
It's discriminatory.
15.
It's discriminatory. Where look, I'm feeling very discrimed right now.
I always click on the wrong tab for perception.
It's alright.
Fuck it, I'm gonna give it to Chodus.
What?
Corvus was supposed to have a key on him, from what I prepared.
Oh.
Shit.
And he's in heaven now.
He's in heaven.
Yeah.
God rest his soul. He's in heaven.
Oh my
No.
god.
God is not resting his soul. God is
God's
punishing.
damning his soul in heaven.
Yeah, God damn his soul. Yeah, so I'm gonna do something kind of fun because Chodus, you notice that that clearly what is happening right now is that Lazarus has a keyblade because his little sword has a little like key ring at the end of the hilt with like
what?
key on it.
Oh, I would enthusiastically relay this information to Lazarus that I noticed a key on the end of his sword.
That's slowly burning him with fire.
I let him on fire. Yep, I roasted him a bit. I'll pat out some of the flames that are still there.
It's liquid fire. You can't tie it out.
No,
He
it's
didn't
okay.
catch.
You didn't catch it.
I have
He takes the key ring off the blade and tosses it over to Chodus.
Oh, okay.
Fumbles and jumps in his zombie pit. Good stuff.
Oh, Jesus.
Alright, lads, we're gonna lower you down and get that key ring from the pit.
First things first. And he casts Cure Wounds on Agnar.
Right, that was it. The book that you found in the levitation room was a prayer book to 𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓮'𝓼 𝓛𝓲𝓷𝓴𝓼, written in Abyssal.
Guag wants that.
Okay, Guag wants it. Guag's not here, though.
Too bad. Chodus will give it to Guag.
You killed Guag. You killed one of his clones in this world already.
Well,
I mean,
Guag
Chodus has already opened that one rift to the plane.
Why not another, you know? Why not another?
What's one more?
You know, that's a stat to track. Rift,
How many
rift
rifts
opened.
opened?
How many goblins sent to heaven?
God, oh my god. As many as it takes.
I still can't completely get over that. You literally sent a goblin to heaven.
I know, that was perfect. That was great. That was fucking incredible, bro. Jesus Christ.
Oh, Lazarus walking out already by himself.
Yeah, he doesn't give a fuck. Like, wow. We're over here trying to commiserate. Just so rude. Oh my god. Wow, he moves again. Jesus.
Agnar hasn't even retrieved the spears yet. He's already running away.
Yeah, bro. He needs to count the spears, make sure that they're all intact, get rid of the ones that aren't. Wow, man.
He only has one spear he needs to keep track of, and it's in his and it's on his back.
No, one fell in the pit.
Wow, dang.
They're talking about the javelins that he's tossing.
Yeah, javelin. Yeah.
Right now, he has 1 broken javelin and 3 that are intact. The fifth one is down the well.
Yeah.
I feel tempted to take another energy drink, but I can't do it at the moment. I feel. Should I save it for tomorrow? Fuck it. I'm gonna have it now.
Look, if we're going to keep exploring here, we might as well keep on the move. We're gonna be standing around. We're gonna be ambushed like that again.
Says the one walking up by himself to get ambushed by himself, but.
Alright, fine. I'll follow. Reluctantly.
Actually, looking down the pit that the javelin fell down, is that zombie dead? Because zombie noise stopped when it fell down that hole.
Moving.
It's not moving. He gives a thumbs up to Agnar.
It was a wicked ricochet.
Wicked ricochet.
Guys, I'm gonna need you to lower me into the zombie pit so I can get my javelin back.
Do you have rope?
No. No, they'll just
buy you another javelin.
Nah, he needs to repair it, bro. Like,
no, he has to repeat his intact one.
Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. He has to go back down to the pit, right? Where the zombie is.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hey, I can try if you really want to. I can try.
I'm just gonna clean up a bit.
No worries. There you go.
Yeah?
Does Agnar actually want to go?
You have to decide.
Oh, wait, no, I was being sarcastic. No, I'm not going.
Ah, damn.
While we're here.
Yes, my good friend.
What that key might be used for?
I do not. I assume for some type of door. I would hope. Well, look, is there anything I can roll to see if I've like seen a keyframe or a keyframe, a keyhole?
Hi, Bun. Agnar did.
I'm gonna say you haven't.
Agnar did not show this as a key thing. You're asking Chodas right now.
No, what?
I don't believe.
Lazarus was about to say.
I don't recall Agnar sharing about about the door. I'm gonna say
if he didn't share about the door, then never mind.
He only talked about the basin of water.
Yeah, so I don't. The knowledge of the door is only right now. It's only pertinent to Agnar.
It's locked in the unassailable crypt that is Agnar's mind.
And as we're walking back, Agnar will say, "By the way, there is another locked door further down."
The locked door further south. There's a door we haven't tested past the water room back there.
The place where Lazarus almost died.
Which one should we check out, guys?
Also, this is a slight reminder. I think Mushi was with a girl in the back alley last we heard, right? That's what happens?
Yeah, Mushi is still being a... I was going to say menace to society, but being a light to certain parts of the society upstairs.
Certain parts. Okay.
Yeah,
she's just being a menace to society right now. That's all.
In the timeline, I want to say like she started her flirting like literally 30 minutes ago, like 30, 45 tops. yeah, like technically not a lot of time has passed since Mushi essentially split from the group. Well, what started as Mushi looking for Vivian, and then
yeah.
All right, sorry, but yeah,
So
many characters.
Same person, you know, same person.
Which way are we heading? Do we want to test out the door all the way past the water? Or do we want to test out the door that Agnar mentioned? Notice. Of course, my God fucking damn it. This one might need to open up the actual browser for Discord to use it properly at this point. And that's more fucking annoying. Okay, I'm going to see what opens faster, the browser or the actual app. Because at this point, this is just asinine. I'm already getting tired of it. Hey. Please tell me this works.
Go in my room, I will wake up.
That's fucking retarded. That is insane. That is, I think you're the lightest sleeper I've ever heard, Arslan.
No,
That
but the thing
is
is, she can go next door, open the room and everything. I won't. It's only if she goes to my room I will wake up. If she said it that way.
That's what I'm saying. That's crazy, bro. Okay, maybe not light sleeper is the word I was looking for, but you have one of the most unique sleep, I guess, experiences, bro. Because that's crazy, dude.
Slept through thunderstorms. I have slept through alarms.
Yeah.
And
Sorry,
Hey.
I'm the same way. When I hear someone walk into my room, I'm like, oh, wake up time.
But yeah,
Very
like
unfortunate.
when it comes to me and dreams, like I have usually I have very like clear dreams. Like
Okay.
a
You
bit
can
crazy.
remember them.
A lot of them I can remember, yeah. Like, and a lot of them are kind of creepy as well, every once in a while.
Okay.
For example, let's see here. What was today? I recall today being like I don't recall today's stream like entirely, but I do recall it being somewhat distressing.
Oh wait, do you dream consistently, Will Duck?
Oh, like there are
like nightly?
Yeah, essentially I have dreams more or less nightly.
Okay.
I have to eat if I want to have dreams. Eat right before bed.
Some of them are easier to remember than others, but yeah, like there are stints in my life where I've basically said I'm haunted by dreams.
What?
Because every night when I go to bed, I have crystal clear dreams sometimes.
Oh, that's insane.
I've had dreams as a kid one time where I've gone through an entire day of school and then to wake up and then have to do the same day of school again.
Ew!
To go off of that, well, like there was one point when I was like in the 3rd grade. I remember vividly, it was 3rd grade. I remember going to sleep one night, and when I woke up, it was 2 months later. The semester is over, and I had straight A's. I had no idea what happened for that entire 2-month period. I remember dreaming. I specifically dreamed living out the 9 weeks. It's like a vague blur, and I wake up and I'm like, wait, what? What happened? Literal 2 months passed.
That's like a time skip, bro. That happened to me when I was learning Puerto Rico too, but with like 2 or 3 days instead of like a month. But yeah, that's insane.
One last anecdote for sleep with me.
Yeah.
Because if I know that I need to like wake up for something like the next day, my internal clock is kind of freakishly accurate when it comes to sleep.
Really?
Oh yeah, same.
Please, this has to fucking work. Tired of having all these fucking things happening today. On Discord, stop being rough with me.
That's 3.
Yeah.
Then when I go to bed and I try to get 8 hours, I will wake up at midnight. I will wake up at 1:30. I will wake up at 1, 2:30, and then 3:30 and 3. So like my brain will tell you like will tell me like, okay, like you've slept for a while. You wake up, look at the time, just sleep a little bit more. Another half hour of sleep, and just sort of edging closer to it. But yeah.
Okay.
Like if I know I need to wake up for something, I wake up to it.
Yeah.
But if I don't need to wake up for anything, my brain's like, fuck it, let's sleep 10 hours.
That's insane.
I wish I can only sleep a very little amount of time. I do like a bare minimum, then I wake up.
I can sleep for hours too.
It is weird because it honestly feels like on multiple people, but only like certain bits of me are conscious about it.
Intriguing.
I mean, when I say
ADHD
is like a
kid, finally.
When I say ADHD is like a kid tugging at your skirt, like distracting you, I'm not kidding. It literally feels like there's more than me in there. But yeah.
But yeah, is everything working then?
Yes, everything's working again.
Again, I'm gonna echo what Ghost said earlier. I'm happy we didn't go with the serious RP one today.
Mm-hmm. For sure. The amount of issues we've had.
Echo what I was going to say before Discord
Mhm.
decided to unceremoniously crash on me.
Oh no.
I hate you.
So, which way are we heading? We gonna check the door past the water, or are we gonna be checking the door that Agnar mentioned?
Guys, where'd Lazarus go? He teleported. I don't see him anymore. He's usually so
down here.
slow. He's usually a turtle, but he's gone.
Oh wait, there we go. He's down here.
Yeah, all the way down there. There we go. Oh, we perfectly.
Yay.
That was funny.
So you're all now worshipping the God of Wrath.
I think she is hot, to be fair. So.
Yeah, you say she's hot, but she's also exceedingly angry.
Exceedingly angry.
I mean, she is the kind of lady to behead you for leaving the lights on in the toilet when you leave.
Probably. You didn't put the lid down. Executed.
No, not even that. Like, you left the light on. Like, how dare you?
How dare you?
Like, you're not in there while you're leaving the light on.
All right.
Did you touch the thermostat? I'll fucking kill you. And she'll mean it.
She'll mean it for sure.
Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just doing some spring cleaning.
Is there another path? Or Fletcher would ask, or is this the only way to go?
I mean, those stairs back there are completely shattered, so we can't go up them.
Yeah, I guess if that's literally the only room we can go to, sure, let's go there.
Oh wait,
Oh, that's
I
what I'm
read
saying.
the,
There's two paths. This
That's
way,
what he was asking.
this
I forgot about
way,
something.
and the door that Agnar was trying.
So notice that. Notice this. Those stairs go down and they're crumbled.
Okay.
So the other staircase goes further down, but it was crumbled together. Yeah.
The burrito has returned.
Welcome back.
Yay!
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
The fight still stands.
Was this way locked? You're the one who went down this way.
Me and Chill just went down this way. We did, and we were about to test the door before we heard sounds of combat. I almost kind of died back there.
I pat him on the back reassuringly. Under our watch, my good sir.
He says, reaching between the girl's legs to reach Lazarus' shoulders.
I mean, hey, man, it's in the family, bro.
It's in the family.
There's no incest here, man. Dirty.
What?
There is no incest here. I'm patting him on the back.
Focus, showed us.
I'm patting you. You're being patted.
We're gonna break that hand.
That's the hand that saved you, though.
Yeah, exactly, Dan. You dare, bro? Okay.
You literally owe him your life.
Yeah, you want to chop off the hand? Wow.
Yes, at this point.
You know what? At this point, you know what you want?
And
yeah.
up again.
That's right. I rage quit.
Oh, okay. It was your dislike. For a second, I thought I was dead again.
No.
I was
rage quit.
Either or is fine.
Oh,
If we have no lead either way.
I think it might behoove us to return to the scene of our battle, Lazarus. To go through that door, or is that what Arslan's saying?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I like that.
We'll head this way.
It's also probably not locked, so the key's probably for one down there. So I'm like, okay, exploration. Let's clear this area first. That's the actual objective.
I like the sound of
Let's
that.
go in front of Lazarus because he's super slow. Kidding.
That's just rude. Leapfrog. What? Are we playing leapfrog here?
Are you gonna leapfrog over the pool? Go for it.
No, I would never.
Come on, go for it. You're playing
Okay,
leapfrog.
you want to see that? Oh, get skirted.
Wow, you only
Skirt,
skirt?
skirt in the hole, bro. I go pew pew. Oh, fuck yeah.
This is one of the cleaner dirty, by the way. I know skulls line it, but
Well, look, do you recall? I
It
definitely
was
don't.
clean,
It was clean.
So
This is
the water,
clean.
but it's enchanted.
The water-
We don't know what it is.
the water was clean. The horrible bat head thing is currently laying there, bleeding
Oh.
out. Actually, no, it's laying here because it ping-ponged off over the wall because of the critical hit.
oh right, he gets knocked around. Yeah.
Because Choda's last round also had a critical hit, a magical critical hit with a knockback thing, right?
He's 2 for 2.
Oh yeah. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
so it
talking
was
about.
laying there. It was laying there, and its blood is bleeding into the
Oh,
water.
okay.
Cooling.
I'm definitely seeing that.
Ooh. So
But,
it got even more contaminated. Cool.
But here's the thing.
Mhm.
So you see the line of blood, which is now like it isn't flowing anymore.
Yeah.
Like whatever blood, like you saw the blood definitely flow.
Coagulated.
It coagulated. Yeah, it dried up a little bit, and it definitely looks like it went into the water. But the water looks ever crystal clear.
Huh. Interesting.
I'm intrigued.
The water is
So
clean.
Lazarus is going to attempt the door.
Dane's like, I'm just ignoring this and going forward before things crash again.
So you're trying the door, and you're outside of the bounding box. As I'm
Bounding one out.
carving out a circle. Right now, on my end, you are outside of the hallway. There you go. So yeah, you find a staircase, this time for real, going upwards.
Oh, upwards.
You're noticing, like, it is crumpled, but you are noticing that a breeze is blowing in your face as you're opening up this door. A very light one. And the air from this breeze is smelling fresh. Well, fresh-ish.
We can get to the surface from here from the smell of it.
Well, you say that, but as you're looking, like I said, the staircase is crumbled, but there are like small holes. Like imagine a tiny creature like could potentially like squeeze way through the hole small.
If we were rats.
Yeah.
But yeah, like there is airflow coming through it.
There's fresh air at least, but we can't really take that away right now. Okay.
Well, guess we're heading down south.
Man, I really wish I had freaking spellcraft. I would so check this water.
Oh, I can. Let me go double check that actually.
You
Yeah,
have
you
already
can
done
try and
spellcraft
check.
upon it, and he didn't.
I
Yeah,
can't
you
do
can.
it again.
Not till
No,
20 hours? 24 hours?
Till tomorrow.
Yeah.
LOL.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's a daily check essentially. Like you take your time to
For the
collect
sake-
everything.
Yeah.
For the sake of it's been a while since we last played this, essentially I'm gonna reset all the spellcraft checks after
Oh.
the next time you guys take a long rest.
Okay,
Wow.
perfect.
But yeah, that is if you guys get down here after making a long rest. But yeah,
If we make it out, you know.
big if. Meanwhile, Fletcher just sort of phases through the wall.
Yep. Hey, Lazarus
So
still
does Lazarus.
wall facing too. Who knew?
You
Yeah,
just
I
be
picked
happy
that
that
trick
Doctor.
up at Fuck You Academy.
Just make sure Dr. Breen doesn't see you, otherwise Dr. Hacks might come pay a visit.
All right.
But yeah, like you notice this obviously scrumptious little bowl indentation in the big slab. But I'm guessing you feel actually never mind. Nah, but yeah, so you see this like this bowl indentation in the giant slab, and you also see a very ornate door with a.
Yeah.
Go on.
I know. I remember the basin was Agnar. Well, Agnar mentioned that to us, and not to drink the water and everything. I remember that.
The door doesn't necessarily have a keyhole in it, but upon observing it, you're noticing that it does have a form of a key imprint, just sort of in the center of the door, like halfway up it.
Oh, key imprint.
Fletcher wave over Chodas, who has the key.
Yes, my good sir. Allow me. I believe I know how to overcome this particular challenge.
Agnar, we got one square left for you over here. Join us.
Excuse me, I'm fine being back here with 11.
Come on, man. Hey, come on. Our health is almost the same between you.
We're all gonna die. we're all gonna die together holding hands.
Just end Rune Lords early.
Hey, listen, if we die, we die together at least, you know?
Oh my god. Okay, Senor...
we die together.
Senor 𝓚𝓫, I would like to try to open this door.
Lay quick.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so you just sort of look at the key and look at the imprint, look at the key and look at the imprint. And like a toddler who's placing a square hole in a square hole over the square box, you just sort of pushes the key into the imprint and it starts glowing.
Oh Jesus!
And
it's
just like magic, like this imprint just sort of starts glowing down the line of the door, and now you have a single door who's turned into two doors with a pushy Betty down the middle, including on the key. So the key is now also magically split into.
Oh,
and
jeez.
The door now appears to be openable.
I look at the group.
Fletcher's gonna draw his glaive.
I look at the group.
maintains holding his normal longsword.
I have the scimitar out. I think I've had it out consistently.
Last session, you talked about how you just want to cut off your hand and put it there.
Yeah.
Sorry, Miguel, go ahead.
I got my Earthbreaker, that's it.
Hey.
Okay. After making sure the group is ready, I open the door. Question mark.
And we get
Exclamation point! Make it an interrobang.
Dun.
That's a fun word, interrobang.
Interrobang? What's that mean?
Yeah, I've never heard of this before.
Interrobang, it is this.
Oh.
That is an interrobang. Question mark, exclamation mark.
What? That's the actual thing? That's the actual name for it?
Yes! That's the actual name. That's an actual name for interrobang because interrogation, bang!
Oh my god. I
That's actually pretty cool. I like it.
Yeah, it's very clever. I enjoy it.
Edumacations.
Education.
I take half a step inside and then I run away really quickly.
You run away. Where are we going?
Before you read anything whatsoever, though, I'm gonna have you standing right there as you're just sort of standing still, just sort of pushing over to the side, as I have something to read.
Yeah, no worries.
This huge room looks like nothing more than an immense underground cathedral. Stone doors stand on either side of the main entrance, but beyond this, the walls are carved in strangely spiky runes. In the center of the room is a large pool with a ring of polished human skulls balanced on stone spikes arranged in a circle around the deep midsection. At the far end of the room are a pair of stone staircases leading straight up to a pulpit, on which stands a second pool. On this, this one, triangular and filled with a churning, bubbling water that looks almost like translucent lava. Yet, while wisps of what looks like heat and steam rise from a strange orange liquid, the room itself is deathly cold.
Okay.
Right out. Keep your guard up.
Lazarus takes one step into this room as a shrill, unseen voice, or a disembodied voice, is sort of scream out in a language that I'm gonna say only Chodas understands.
Oh,
Let me double check this.
I like how it's spread out, everyone. Let me take the point here. Immediately trigger something. No stealth rolls.
Yeah, so just immediately, only Chodas can hear this because he recognizes it as it sounds like a very competent version of Thessalonian. Like, you have read it, you haven't heard it Thessalonian being spoken yet, at least not natively. And this one definitely sounds like a competent speaker. And it's screaming out, "Who dares intrude upon the Empress's domain?"
Does that sound familiar?
No, you don't understand it,
Lazarus.
I know, but I'm saying it out of character. Like, why does that sound familiar?
Because it's what Corvus said before you send him to heaven. Oh, also, Bun. Chodas literally sent a goblin to heaven. Literally. Like,
literally.
Opened a rift. Like, with magical critical, just opened up a rift and sent a goblin to the outsider realm of heaven. Like the lawful good plane.
Did Shota say anything, Perry? If Perry's here.
Today was a
again.
day.
Beep 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 beep.
I might actually have to go in like half an hour.
Okay.
I mean, that feels fitting. But yeah, oh, I heard. Perry, are you there? Or are you gone again?
His thing flashes green, but I haven't heard him.
I think it's just feedback and noise back on it. I think it's stood up on his computer again. Oh wait, he did say BRB, right?
Oh, always right before.
Oh wait, no, that was.
No, that was before.
Yeah, I have time. That was half an hour ago.
Yeah.
Huh. But yeah, for right now, I'm just going to say that Chodas is translating this.
Okay.
There's another being here who's not happy with our presence.
What are you doing after being told this?
Well, considering the fact that our residential unknown creature speaker is currently out of commission right now. Lazarus will look behind him to this group and motion his head to come on in.
As you are saying what you are saying, the creature speaks up again. This time in a sound that just sort of makes sense in your head, almost as if like it's being translated in some way. It feels oddly familiar to you as we are speaking, like language-wise. Yeah.
Do I understand the language?
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
So the first thing that I said, like, you trespass on the Empress's domain. Only you heard that one. You related to the party because you weren't there.
Yeah.
And then Lazarus said something, and this thing is now speaking in a way that all of you guys understand. though the way that you understand it, it sounds eerily like familiar to your homeland, like what the language you are most comfortable with.
Oh, okay. So for all of us, it's different then, because we're all from different places.
Well, like common dialect-wise, it feels like familiar to you.
Sure.
And up above this little, I mean, you can see the steaming rising from the top. You can't necessarily see the lava proper because of how the map is, but hovering like up 5 feet above it, you're noticing a tiny creature appear on top of that, just sort of fluttering in the air, and just sort of spits to the side. Uncivilized creatures! You dare trespass! You must be purged! And she holds out a hand and holds out a nasty-looking dagger, and just sort of slices her own hand.
What?
As blood starts dripping down into the pool below.
That's not nice.
The steam that rises from it starts glowing, and rising up from the bottom of it. One moment, as I prepare a thing. Rising up from this pool in a way that, like, you guys can sort of see slowly rising up. You see a familiar face. It's one of the Sinspawn just sort of casually stepping out of this pool.
What the heck?
Wait, seriously?
The glowing starts to grow. Dim, and roll for initiative.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Sorry.
I'm not feeling bullshit by any chance. No, I don't.
Oh wow, I have a very wait. This isn't fairly helpful
I forgot
spell.
to click on myself.
You're first at least.
Yeah, thank God. I mean, oh no, oh, I won't go first. Oh no,
I won't be the first target. Oh.
Oh,
So
no,
I'll just say this:
Dana
I'm out of spell
Cannon
slots,
Father.
guys.
Huh?
You're in a tough spot.
I'm out of spell slots.
Oh,
Yeah, I need
same.
We need spell slots. We got swords.
5. I have cantrips only.
So no one ever need no spell slots. You got weapons.
Yeah. Bro, I'm gonna throw hands.
I'm just gonna say this. I mean, this is not a Wobbuffet fight. It's not like a shadow tag in play or something like that.
Yeah.
Or arena trap from Ditto. The door doesn't magically close down behind you, is what I'm saying. But yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Also, just oh, sorry.
you
Go
guys
ahead.
entered. You guys entered, but if you feel like you want to leave, I mean, I'm not going to stop you, but who knows the consequences? But yeah.
Yeah. Quick question though, real quick. Is that creature thing flying or?
The one at the back is.
Okay. The sin spawn though is normal walking.
Yeah, the
So,
six spawn
okay.
appears to be like standing on the top there.
Okay.
I will fight defensively. Not fight defensively yet.
So defense.
Total defense. And that's my turn.
Jodas.
Yeah.
I said, you have, like I said in the beginning, you do have one.
I do have one spell slot. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm waiting, bro, to use it for the right moment.
When I get shocking grasp.
What's up?
I mean, well, I already said the spell slot is Shocking Grasp. Yeah.
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 I want to say so far he has only ever prepared Shocking Grasp.
Yeah. I do have Burning Hands and Chill Touch.
And you also have scroll of. You also got a couple of scrolls last time as well. I want to say.
I did. I don't recall this.
Yeah, I
but
had
From the
to do a
magic
scroll, remember?
room. Yeah. From the meditation chamber, floating empty grab place, you got a scroll.
Oh yeah, Flaming Sphere scroll. Yeah, I put it in my
That's a good
notes.
spell.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well then, the Perito.
But you may also want to try to maybe identify whatever it is.
First, yeah, before I try to use it, yeah. Or I can't use it before I identify it, right? How does
You
this
can,
work?
but It's a very high. To activate it blindly is a very high.
DC.
It's a very high use magic device check. Like activating a wand is DC 20. Like activating it blindly is 25.
No. It's good. It's good to see what I have, anyways. You know, look before you leap. So
Let's see.
20, no,
Use
30.
magic device. Use a wand is DC 20. So if you don't have the spell on your spell list and you don't know what it is, I'm gonna say it's a DC 20 to activate it. If you know what it is, then you know the motions. If you know what it is and have it on the spell list more like it, then you don't have to roll for it. But other than that, you're gonna have to roll a DC 20 to use the wand.
Oh,
But
wait.
if you try to use it and fail, it doesn't expend a charge.
Wait, I have a question. I have a potential idea now. Okay, I would like to address the group. If I cast grease on this portion of the stairs, would that be a good idea to try to funnel them in one, or the grease? Because it seems grease.
You can get the flying creature in the back.
Oh.
You could do that. It's not the sin spawn, but
I mean,
we do have to eventually supply
I feel I need to address this again. You are not a spontaneous caster. You prepare all your spells.
Oh, so I have to let you know in advance.
You have every time you rest, you need to mention like how many of each.
I need to remember that, bro. I need
we haven't rested in a long time, so
that's why I've been saying you have one casting of.
No, just shocking grasp. Yeah, just shocking grasp. Okay, that's fair.
Don't worry. I mean, I'm here to help. Like 5e casting is different. I'm here to help.
Yeah, and I normally play my bombs. I'm used to the spam, bro. I'm very used to the spam. So then, would flare apply to both targets, or it's only one creature? Yeah, never mind. Of a single creature. LOL. God. And one of them is a sin spawn, and the other one is some type of winged creature.
You can try identifying the creature if you want.
Oh yeah, let me try that. What do I have to do for identification, 𝓲𝓚?
Guess the right knowledge.
Yes, the right knowledge.
You have to roll a knowledge check.
Oh.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna before we go on, I believe I have an image of it. Just one moment. I need to answer this for Venom.
Sure, please.
Yeah, no worries.
Because then, if it's
Oh, see, I think I have an idea what it is, but I know Fletcher probably does not have the knowledge required to figure it out fully.
I mean, Arcana has anything to do with magic, right?
Anything with magic.
Arcana has everything to do with magic, yeah. And keep in mind that I've mentioned before that if you roll a knowledge and it's not the right knowledge, depending on what it is and how high you roll, I am gonna essentially give you a hint as to what the right knowledge is. Okay, I found it. This one is going in Symbol Baron's world setting again. I mean, this is going to be her name in here as well. I'm going to say she announced herself as who dares, like, those who trespass on 𝓲𝓚 domain shall perish. Empress 𝓲𝓚's domain shall perish.
Empress 𝓲𝓚, oh my god.
What the fuck?
She's tiny and looks like that.
I have a confused boner right now.
Oh, don't worry.
Just murder her.
Normal.
It's confused. Okay, so I would like to try to use planes.
You can do planes, man.
So what do you want to roll?
You get 3 tries of knowledges, but
Okay, first try knowledge planes.
Roll it.
Okay.
all them bones.
That's a pretty high one.
Ooh, that's a high one.
Hey!
That's pretty up there. Goddamn, goddamn.
Let me get my let me just see what the DC is. I want to say the DC for these are like 5. It's like 10 plus 10 plus CR. So
it's 10 plus
this
CR,
is gonna,
but if it's common, it's 5 plus CR.
So this is gonna exceed the DC by 5 once. You would know her to be a tiny outsider demon
Whoa.
A closet.
Oh, that's what they said in the book.
Fuck.
That's what they mentioned in the freaking notes.
Oh god. Which is
Like in the what's it called section, the wall setting, we have the journal mention the closet.
Yeah, it's the notes. It's the notes of the
Oh
betrayer
yeah.
brother.
We should get the closet's aid. Send her freaks up from below via the smuggling tunnel in my father's glassworks, and they invade from the river. So yeah, that thing was working.
I think you've met the freaks.
Yeah, the sin spawn. Sheesh.
But yeah, so I'm gonna give you. I can either give you one piece of advice that I can choose, or if you want to ask 2 questions, that is also fine.
Oh my god, dude, this dude was trying to fuck her. Look, I can't say her name, but hopefully when she offers standpoint to 𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓵 fire,
Yes,
her
she
new
was.
body won't be as hideous.
That's not this
Maybe
thing,
I'll
though.
look
This is
out.
something else.
He's talking about something else?
For the love part, it's something else. This is the
Oh.
closet separate. So we asked for the closet's aid. These are referred to the closet as its love. That's a different person.
Oh, I got disappointed. I was like, dude, my fellow freak. Oh.
But yeah,
But
if you want
you can either ask 2 questions, or we'll give you something he feels is good.
Oh, interesting.
The questions, if you want to ask questions, you can be something like AC, resistances, etc.,
Oh.
that kind of stuff. Or Walter will tell you something he thinks is prudent or interesting in regards to the creature.
What information do I think is good to know? You know what? I really don't know, so I'll leave it up to 𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓮'𝓼, our Lord and Savior.
Okay. I will tell you this. Ugh. Okay. I think this is gonna be. I'm gonna give you some information on DR and immunities.
Oh no, DR.
Oh lord.
Because this is an outsider. This is a chaotic evil outsider, so it has a DR5 for cold iron or good aligned weapons.
Oh no.
Or good aligned attacks. It has resistance 10 to both acid, cold, and fire. And it has immunity to poisons.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
I'm running it down, don't worry.
Sorry.
And what, immunity to poison and what else?
Electricity.
Oh no! Shocking
Shocking
grasp!
grasp is null and void here.
At least for that, the sin spawn no, but for that creature, yes it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so just to reiterate,
is-
VR5 cold iron or good line attacks, resistance 10 acid cold fire, immunity to poison and electricity.
Also, the closet is just kind of gets a little bit of disturbance, looks up at the roof and looks slightly aroused, and then snaps back at just looking back at the party.
What the heck?
Venom rolled a natural 20.
Oh my god, that 20 again for stuff.
I want to say I've said it before.
Yeah.
But that roller, I want to say that digital roller feels very highly charged in the 17 and aboves. Like in all the time that's been used, honestly, I only think like 1 or 2 times in all the times that roller has been used, I've seen it below 10.
Really? Yeah, true. That thing, that is super high.
The RPG simple dice thing. Honestly, I would rather you roll your physical dice if you have access to them, Venom. But yeah, because honestly, I have my misgivings about that roller. I mean, it has. Like
now
I
it
said,
did 10.
90% of the time, it's 15 or above. Still though.
Jeez. Okay, this fight's gonna be okay.
But yeah, Agnar gonna have to leave soon.
Yeah, he is.
I was already looking at the time, like 15.
Things seems to be working.
To draw out potentially.
Yeah. Yeah.
Prepare for the worst.
I'm just
hope for the best.
debating. Yeah, because I don't want to do in character long arrest because that's gonna be too long. But definitely maybe we do the fight next time for sure.
Yeah, we definitely need to
We'll
do the
also
fight
have the
next time.
Zara. We'll have like an extra person to fight.
This is true.
I will say, like, we can end it on this.
Mhm.
Because, like I said, like, if you okay, just out of character.
Yeah.
It would be safe for you guys to rest for 8 hours. After
Okay.
8 hours, like, the more time that you wait, the higher the rest is going to become, essentially.
Okay. Then.
So, like I said, like, you guys are depleted on resources. There's
Very.
a good chance they're going to be.
Quite
There's a good
depleted,
chance
yes.
they're going to be. There's a chance it's going to be character death, like, after this.
Oh no. Great.
So, I'd be okay with letting you guys go in and get some rest because, honestly, this fight is going to be potentially tough. Because, just to sort of hammer it home, after she summons the thing, spits to the side, she goes invisible again.
Yeah, freaking quads have that stuff which suck. And it can fly too, so only realistically, if it wants to just fly around, only me and Agnar can hit it. No one else in our party has ranged.
Yeah, but
I mean, I have range,
more
but
javelins.
I know. You have 3 javelins, I have arrows. And yeah. Oh, you have your bow too, technically. You have
yeah, I
your
have a bow.
So then it would only be me and Lazarus pretty quick. So, yeah. I think too, even for Zara. Even for she doesn't have range, but she could tank other enemies while we're trying to blitz it down if it flies around too. So yeah.
But
I would say just end it for sure. If we want to do an arrows rest, we to everyone else. But
yeah, I'm definitely for ending it today.
Yeah, I could keep on going, but I'll be in and out.
My shit meter for how much I can handle is a little at the top right now.
The amount of issues you've had with freaking Discord and everything, man, like
insane, dude. It's been our most buggy session.
I need to take a break right now before I
go crazy.
Before I stop being say so.
It might have been a little bit too much information to like show offhand, but honestly, like in your current state, like try to hint at like if you guys want to like leave and go have a bit of a rest, that's fine.
Yeah, I appreciate you like okay, this is a very tough thing that if you're not full of resources can be very I appreciate that. It's a nice warning to have for sure.
I pushed you guys into this. I'm not going to force you to stay.
Yeah, no worries. I appreciate that. I appreciate being told like, hey, this could be very bad if you continue. You know?
This is gonna fuck you guys, so you might want to take a break to go get some lube and condoms.
Yeah, I'm good at that.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
Also, this is like if Chodas wants to go get some new scrolls that might work on it.
Wink, wink.
And then learn them over the rest. That is also going to be an option.
So for next, sorry.
Oh yeah, no, I was gonna say, or even technically, if the blacksmith doesn't have cold iron. But yeah.
Well, okay,
that's probably maybe too long, but.
The next session, I need to get here early so we can do. So me, 𝓲𝓚, we can do the identifying shit for the spells.
Preparing spells.
Yeah, and that too.
But yeah, I mean, we can do the like. I'm guessing we're gonna have a small shopping section before we start next time. Yeah, we can do all of that.
If we can equipment prepare, that'd be amazing.
That would be insane. Yes, and then you fix my dates.
Anyways, we haven't done Dane's sign off long enough.
15.
To everyone who tuned to the stream, I appreciate every single one of you. Really. I'm very sorry for the current attitude adjustment I'm currently going through because of all the issues I've been having.
Good lord.
So we're just gonna raid out. I'm gonna go relax.
Of course, enjoy.
Or at least
Yes,
it was
also-
somewhat fun.